to smell the clove, a little banana, kind of like if you're biting a kind of like a clove banana cookie or something that's maybe got baked just a little bit too much. Hey, what's up? The Brew Dude is back here with another beer. So I went to Trader Joe's. And I realized that, you know what? I've never had a Trader Joe's house beer, or not house beer, but exclusive kind of Trader Joe beers. And I said, you know what? What the hell? So I went, I picked up a whole bunch, and this is one of them. This is the JB, Josephsbrau, or however you pronounce it. I kind of like saying it with like, what up? It's Joseph, bruh. You know? But it's probably, obviously it's not pronounced like that. I don't know how to pronounce it specifically, but this is one of my favorite style of Hefeweizens is Bavarian style Hefeweizens. They just have a unique flavor that are the phenols, it's like banana, clove, kind of fall. Like when you drink it, you're like, man, I should be drinking this in fall. You know, and Bavarian style Hefeweizens, like I said, are my favorite. So I'm very excited to taste this. This was $1. I got it for $1. 5.3% alcohol by volume. So it's Josephsbrau Brewing Company in San Jose, California. And they brew these type of things, are probably contracted by Trader Joe's and stuff like that to get that in the store to sell. This is a new batch. This looks like it says 03/14/2019. No. Oh no, it says Best Consumed by 09/14/2019. 09/14/2019 is the best consumed by 2/11. They even put a time. So if on 09 September 14, 2019 by 2/12, throw the beer away because you can't have it anymore. I don't know why they put the time on there, but I guess it's more like a legal thing or something, some type of it has to be specific, right? Smell is very home, kind of a little smoky actually. It's weird, but I do smell those phenols. I do smell the clove, a little banana, kind of like if you're biting a kind of like a clove banana cookie or something that's maybe got baked just a little bit too much. It doesn't smell burnt, but it smells a little bit kind of smoky. Unfiltered wheat beer. So I did show kind of a little method that I like to do when I'm drinking these unfiltered beers. A lot of times if you don't have the means to putting your beer upside down or sideways in the actual cooler, what I like to do is just kind of swirl these, kind of just spin it just like that. Get all the sediment from the bottom, pour that back in. Get everything. Pour that back in and you just have yourself a nice, I gotta say, that looks beautiful. It's almost a perfect pour. You got about 1.25 inch, 1.5 inches of head. It's creamy. Look at that. Then you have the beer. It's nice and mixed. It's just nice and hazy. A nice presented beer gives the beer just that much more little points. Even if the beer is not the greatest, but texture, the way it's presented, the head on it, especially for the body and the style and everything about the beer. Look at that. That looks amazing. It looks like a Widmer Hefeweizen, the last pour of a Widmer Hefeweizen keg. And you get all that deep sediment, or the first pour, and then it's almost like a deep kind of like tropical sunny delight color. It's weird, I know, but it kind of looks what it looks like. Let's go for it. The smell's there. Okay, it's definitely not as super flavor forward, but maybe that was a fluke. Maybe that was just the first drink. Let's do it again. Okay, so You could definitely taste the qualities of the wheat beer. You definitely taste the influence of Bavarian style Hefeweizen. That's all there. The body's medium to full, a little bit over the medium. It definitely coats your mouth. And if you drink wheat beers, you know that it leaves kind of like a residue behind on your mouth. That's because they, especially unfiltered ones, wheat, unlike barley, does not have a husk in the actual grain. So when you brew with wheat, you have to add like rice hulls or something. That way, when you're transferring the beer from different spots, it doesn't clog your whole system up. The rice hulls actually will create a filter. That way you can pass. But it's never a 100% filter, just like anything else. So definitely sediment and stuff is going to pass through, especially from the especially Bavarian style beers. They use a specific yeast that's been passed down based on this taste and aroma. Because just like if I want to have a child that has a DNA like mine, right? I need to have a child that's coming from me. So if I make a Bavarian style Hefeweizen, I need to recycle that yeast and pass it on. So that way it creates beers very similar to the original, right? And you just pass that on. And that's kind of what they do to get that unique flavor. Also, it's brewed in a higher temperature, and the yeast reacts differently at that and releases certain things, right? And that's kind of the way you get this flavor. The body, the taste, the feel, the look of the beer, I give it a high percent. It's really good. Now let's get to the taste. It's not over the top. It's not in your face Bavarian style Hefeweizen. It's almost like a laid back. It should say kind of like Josephsbrau Hefeweizen, Bavarian style Hefeweizen light, right? It should be a little light. It's definitely a little bit more watery tasting. It doesn't feel like that in the mouth, but the tasting is just a little bit subdued. It's held back. I want more, right? I want more flavor. Right. It starts off nice and wheat quality, a little bit of clove. Mid-range, you're getting more bitterness. The wheat is in full effect now. Then the bananas kind of just come in at the end, and just end with like kind of bready notes, banana bread, kind of just like that. But it's all subtle, it's all tamed. For $1, that's amazing, right? There's one of my favorite is the Schneider Weiss Hefeweizen. I think it's a Tap 7 if I'm correct, original. And that is one of my favorites. That is, you find that one if you don't want to drink this one. But if you're at a Trader Joe's, definitely pick this one up. I think it's great for $1. The price, you can't beat that, right? I've paid more for crappier beers, and this here for $1, I give it a thumbs up. Thank you for watching, subscribing, and liking. And with that said, the Brew Dude is out.